The Sam Livecast is brought to you by Fixers Living. Check them out on the internet at fixersliving.com or love them on the Facebook. Facebook.com/Fixers Living. Kitchen, bath, outdoor, joy. That's what they do. Welcome to the Livecast, everybody. It's Wednesday. We're in the middle of a great week. We celebrated Emily's Aussie Best Jobs in the Country effort on Monday.
Yes, we did. And we love Aussies, don't we?
We do love Aussies. And the Lamingtons?
Say it again?
The Lamingtons?
I forgot what they were called, but...
The Lamingtons. The cake with the raspberry and the chocolate and the coconut. I don't know.
It's quite a name.
Not a huge dessert fan, but I have to say... that chocolate coconut thing and the raspberry completely freaking works. Now I know why it's sort of the unofficial favoritist dessert of the Aussies. Or something like that. I have an observation.
Yes.
Before you do, don't forget the samlivecast.com, facebook.com/samthecookingguy, tweet us at thecookingguy, and go do all that awesome stuff. And we love for you to tell your friends and tell your mother and tell your grandmother and
thanks
tell
for
everybody.
hanging out with us. Thanks for sharing us to the people that you know. We
Amen.
appreciate that. That's how we grow.
Mm-hmm. Let's get into it.
Here's my first observation.
Yo.
Lynn's wearing hard shoes.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
I think I know.
What's that mean?
That he's being a professional today.
Yeah, finally he's looking the way we wanted to look for the job.
And then there's me.
Lynn is on the interview circuit.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the way I'm going to slap across the floor when I go.
No. You do slap. But that's not with your hard shoes.
Yeah.
So everybody knows or should know that Lynn tried out for MasterChef.
Mm-hmm. I did.
He made MasterChef.
I did.
He won't tell any of us how he did, what went on, but we will start to find out May 22nd.
You said to tune in.
When it begins airing on Fox at 9 p.m.
So excited,
9
by
p.m.?
the way. It's going to be so much fun.
It's actually
You see
8
this
p.m.
guy?
8 p.m. Okay.
It's 8 p.m.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great to watch him.
Mm-hmm.
But here's what happened. He
There it
had
is
to
right
go
there.
away. He had to, wow, watch me compete. He had to go away for up to a couple of months.
Yeah.
And he had to say goodbye to us. He took a hiatus from us, but he had to actually quit his other real job. So now he's back. If you're looking for a tall techie type, right? You want to give yourself a little pitch there, dude?
Hey, he's also a creative type.
He's creative type, yes.
Yeah.
Well, we all know how well he handles a camera. His photography is
Yes.
legendary around here. But
Yes.
quick, give me your elevator pitch for you.
My elevator pitch is,
Yeah.
my name is Lynn. I want to wake up every morning and create.
Ooh.
I want to be innovative.
Ooh.
I want to work for a company who believes in their product, and I'm the man for the job.
Really, Mr.
Nice.
Chi, isn't that what most people say these days? I mean, who wants the opposite of that? Isn't that an obvious statement to make?
Well, Mr. Interviewer, I would like to say you can take a look at my resume, and I've lived what I preached.
And how will that manifest itself while I look at your resume? Is it not true that you've worked for the Sam Livecast? You're saying that that's what you want to do when you wake up every day?
You know, I can give you all the dirt on Sam the Cooking Guy.
You can't.
All right,
If you
we'll
hire me for the
we'll
job.
just end the interview right here. Rennell Allen from Lake Oswego, Oregon. Who's been there?
I don't even
Lake
know the
Oswego.
place.
Do you even know where it is?
I think it's near Mount Hood, which is the
Are we
glacier
guessing?
up in Oregon that you can
Well, we're
snowboard
gonna
at
take a
all
look.
summer long.
I see your friend there
Yes.
Googling his fingers away.
Yes.
Rennell Allen writes, okay, I'm worried I'm going to suggest something that has already been done. So sorry if it has, but can you do a picnic week? We finally have good weather in Oregon. I'm so excited to pack some picnic dinners with the kiddos. I know you guys do this all year long in San Diego, but it's a special treat for us web-footed friends. Thanks, Rennell. I wrote back. I said, not only has it not been suggested or done, it's an excellent idea.
It's great.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
definitely going to do picnic
It's
week.
summer. I mean, It's time.
I think it's a great idea. By the way, it brings up a point. If you have an idea for a show, let us know, because it's hard as shit coming up with new stuff all the time.
And that's what the links are for, people. We are always checking them, all of us.
We do. We don't always respond, but we're always checking.
Exactly.
On a serious note, the medical community in the United States has come out and said, children, please stop doing that cinnamon challenge thing.
Yes,
which we did. We did here. We should probably go back and edit a warning across the bottom of the screen. Like, don't try this at home. Enthusiastically, you're not kidding. And if you don't know what it is, you take a tablespoon of cinnamon powder, put it in your mouth, and try and consume it inside of, what, a minute? Something
like that.
Problem is that it's so powdery. The dust is so fine that even the little... If you breathe in, you can choke and cough. It's terrible. Can cause serious damage to you.
The spice is caustic, and trying to gulp it down can cause choking, throat irritation, breathing trouble, and even collapsed lungs.
Wow. It's not worth it.
Collapsed
It's
lungs,
stupid to do.
No.
It's stupid to do.
But you can watch us do it on episode
152.
Yes.
Oh, and then we made those buñuelos right after.
We made the buñuelos, yes. Despite the fact that, and they included cinnamon, which is maybe a theme for that day.
Yes.
Do we remember the lady, we'll call her Vera, who wrote and said, after watching my show, I wasn't all that fabulous or real as I say.
Yeah.
And she bitched me out because I didn't go on that trip for Helps International to Guatemala to help people, help the doctors fix people.
Yes.
Helps International goes for 2 weeks at a time. They help the people that have maybe never seen a doctor in their entire lives. It's a great organization. They do great work. And they asked me if I wanted to go one time and work with their food people that takes care of feeding the volunteers. Couldn't work it out. This lady emailed the other day. She basically said I was a turd for not going and F you. She didn't say F you, but it was not. I didn't like the way the email read.
She said she wasn't very impressed with you.
She wasn't very impressed with me. Well, the doctor who runs the whole organization called me last night.
Oh, really?
No way.
Yeah.
Wait, in response to what you were talking about?
In response to the live
cast. They were watching.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's
hear
it.
He said they were last, I think it was Sunday. What show was that? That had to be, I don't know. Whatever it was, they were working in their warehouse, getting ready. They're going away this weekend, getting their stuff ready to pack up. And one of the guys comes up with his phone and goes, Asa, you got to see this. And he plays the signal.
No way.
So this Asa Morton, the very wonderful doctor, the head of this great organization, called to say, clearly her intention was not to do that. And I said, well, and she needs to learn how to write an email better. Because we all know you can't read tone, inflection, or meaning very often in these emails.
No, you really can't.
But clearly the way she wrote this, there was no other way for me to take this.
Well, wait, so they were explaining to you that email did not have that kind of tone or
It didn't have that kind of tone.
And
he went on to say that not only was that not, that I take it the wrong way, this is her saying this now to him and he says it to me, but we're actually two peas in a pod and we would really get along. Really?
So maybe that she was just bringing you some sarcasm that you always throw around.
Maybe it was.
You know what? You just experienced what people always experience with you, which is not clearly understanding what you're saying. I would grow up with my friends thinking that my dad was like some really mean person that hated them.
And I'm not.
Because he would make just a complete joke about something, I don't know, just something they were wearing or something they've been doing. And later they'd be like, oh my God, does your dad hate me?
Oh. You know what? These guys would say, the kids would say to me all the time, Ann Kelly, the kids' friends don't know you're kidding, she would say to me. And you guys would say, Dad, they don't know you're kidding. And I was always kidding. Well, I didn't think Vera was kidding. Maybe she was.
You've probably been going through this your entire life.
I think I have.
Well, you know, to be fair, you read the email, and if we polled all of our live casters, I think they would come to the same conclusion.
I think so.
I mean, even if you read it
I
in
didn't
a
read it
monotone-
with any negative tone or inflection.
No.
I just read it the way I read it. Well, let's just go from one person who doesn't like me to somebody else.
Okay.
George writes, Sam, hope you get this message. Just watched your TV show about the ice cream deal sandwich. Ice cream sandwich deal. We've made those here. You take ice cream sandwiches, you cut them into cool shapes. And Anyway, maybe we can find a picture of it.
Oh, yeah.
Was going to add it to my Pinterest page, one of which gets to thousands of people visits.
What?
Sick. S-I-C. I'm reading this as written. Was going to add it to my Pinterest page, one of which gets T-O thousands of people visits.
Okay.
And then he puts his Pinterest page, which I will not share. But I will not subject anyone to your chat about your refrigerator.
Excuse me?
And I can't even turn that part off. So I go to get something out of my fridge,
Yeah.
and I open it up, and I take the thing out. But while I'm there, I give a 2-minute dissertation of what I've got in my
Oh, yeah,
fridge.
you
and
just said, "Hey,
hard-boiled
check out some
eggs.
stuff
Exactly.
here."
This is a good thing to keep, and I have this chicken here. But
You
here's
love
how I
your
do
containers.
this. By the way, here's how you hard-boil eggs. That kind of thing. That's what it was.
Yeah. Here's the ice cream sandwich.
But
by
I
the
will
way.
not. There you go.
What
Wow.
episode is that, Lynn?
Early, isn't
Jeez,
it?
six-
maybe
60
not.
something?
There you go. Yeah, 60-something.
We'll throw you the number.
He goes, but I will not subject anyone to your chat about your refrigerator, and I couldn't even turn that part off. Guess what?
What?
The whole dissertation part ends, and then I pull out the ice cream sandwiches, and then I go into it. So he could have pulled it off. George, why do people have to do this? Why, when you don't like something, do people feel compelled to write and tell you that they don't like it?
Why not? Because they think that by them telling you, they will somehow make a difference
He'll influence you.
so that you will not suck in their eyes anymore, which is all that's important.
It's
Well, I
just-
want to know, what did these people do before they had social media as an
No,
outlet?
that's the thing. The internet has just given a voice to everybody.
But what did they do?
No, you know what they've given a voice to? They've given that voice, that little thought in the back of your mind where your conscience says you better not say it. Like, don't make
People
that go
don't
through the
have-
filter.
Not wrong.
And they're like,
Yeah.
why
it's
do I
like-
have to listen to that anymore? I can hide behind a screen name and no one will ever know who I am
Exactly.
personally.
Oh, God.
That empowers people. That's how it
I
works.
got you.
And that's what we've in the past we've talked about this concept of trolling.
Yeah.
And it's not, we're not calling these people like an insult, like you're a troll, like you're a little troll weirdo. It's called trolling the internet. You're just trolling for negativity.
Yeah.
But we like it because it entertains us.
It is entertaining.
In
I
other
have
news,
to say, yeah, I like
in other
it.
news, Roku. For
Yes.
everybody out there who has Roku and is going to be using it more and more often, we are going to be taking over the operations from which we can then update it and make sure that we have consistent updates up there for you guys.
Because they're not. Because they're way behind.
Because we know we had another software company that was doing it for us, and they're great guys. We love them, but we just need to be able to do that on a more consistent basis because there's lots of you out there that want to watch it. We put out this great HD show for you guys. I personally think you should watch it on a big screen like that.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Did you guys see the little video I posted on the Facebook?
Yes.
Explaining the Roku Stitch?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. All right, well, I'm ready.
Before
Oh, yeah,
one
yeah,
last
yeah.
thing while we're on that
Yeah.
topic, if you have Apple TV, you can also do the same thing because Apple TV is essentially just a conduit from which iTunes can get to your TV.
There you go.
And we're obviously on iTunes, so you can do your thing there.
There you go. Okay,
Subscribe.
I'm set. I'm ready. Let's go cook something, boys.
Okay.
Yep.
So here's what we're doing. We're making a recipe of my friend across the street, Peter, also my attorney. And he said to me a while back, I did this thing with some fish and anchovies and blah, blah. And I must have made a little bit of a grimace face about anchovies because they can be a little strong. And he goes, no. He goes, it's not. He goes, it's just there for flavor. Wait, you should try it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to try it. So here's what I've got. I got a wet hand is what I have. You need a cutting board. You need a baking sheet. You need some foil.
And Peter cooks some fairly complicated recipes.
Oh
right?
yeah, he's way more over the top when it comes to food than I am.
Yeah, there
I
was
don't.
something he did like reducing pork fat into stock or something.
Yeah, he does that kind of thing. Okay, look at this. This is beautiful. Local halibut that thankfully was not nearly as expensive as the Alaskan halibut that was like $24 a pound.
Oh, ouch.
That is ouch.
Ouch.
I don't want it. I mean, this was, I think, 16 or 17. Still, right? Still expensive. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I probably got more than I actually needed here. I like trying to cook things evenly, so... Sorry, Max, here, watch. I can do
It's all
this.
good. Oh, you want to put it up top?
Make this easier for you. We'll just do a couple of these. This.
So are you cutting them in any particular way?
No, I'm gonna do these guys. I'll save this for maybe my dinner later. I'll do like 3 of these guys.
Hey,
Right?
you didn't give us an update on your poundage losses.
Oh,
What is
my
it?
poundage losses. Well, put the camera on me. I'm wearing a semi-baggy shirt, 15 and a half pounds.
Wow.
I think I'm
15 and a
coming up
half.
to 4 weeks. I think I'm there. So not bad. I can't complain about this. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to start this cooking in a second. So olive oil here, both sides. And then salt and pepper it, kosher salt and pepper, the standard everyday thing that I want.
That's all you need. Don't worry about all the fancy seasonings, people.
You don't need a whole lot of stuff, guys. You really don't.
Especially when you got good fish.
Right.
Good protein in general.
Right. You know, you're just going to ruin it if you start doing crazy stuff to it. I know people like to have their, you know, well, I've got this sauce and I've got this spice and all these things, and that's fine, and I don't have a problem with people doing that. I'm just saying most of the time I don't think you need to do that. That you're fine doing it this way. Okay, so a little oil on the pan. I want to make sure this doesn't stick. We'll put these beautiful little fillet guys on here. This is going to be good. And these guys are going to go under the oven, under the broiler. I'm going to broil these. I don't normally do that. I do that with salmon. But so I got to keep my eye on that. I don't think I'm going to have to flip them, but now I should have shit. Sorry. I should have started my sauce.
No problem.
Which my sauce is going to be this. It's going to be some olive oil there. A couple cloves of garlic right here. I'll get my garlic press. I'll get my garlic press. I'll get my garlic press. You ever do that? You open the drawer hoping that it's there the second time. Oh, there it is. Really? I found
Oh my
it.
God.
Because it wasn't there. So, one in. There. This guy will come out. Ah. Now I feel I got to rock and roll here because another little piece of garlic. That's not big enough. Because now the fish is going to finish before I get
We're all good.
a chance to do this. Okay, so here, in you go. This is going to start doing that. This is done, this is done, this is done. This, I don't need this right now.
Wow, this is some fast-paced action.
Okay, so here we go. Now I need 2 tomatoes, seeded and actually peeled. So can you peel a tomato without dropping it in boiling water first, Lynn? Lynn?
I'm
Lynn,
thinking.
Master Chef.
I don't know. I mean, no, I don't think
I
so.
don't think you
always
can.
boil mine.
Okay, hold on. Watch what you can do.
I mean, the thing with it is so tight on the flesh. Like you can just, you're gonna peel it, like with a vegetable peeler.
You got it.
Oh, yeah, that's great, right?
Yeah, that's working fine. I'm sure if you had a mushy tomato, it'd be a lot tougher, but...
Right. I think Peter said something like diced and seeded, peeled if you want them to be perfect. And of course,
You want them to be
I
perfect.
want these to be perfect, so I'm going to do what Peter says.
So if you pop a tomato into boiling water, will the skin just kind of come
Here's
right
what
off?
you do. Yeah, you pop it into boiling water, but before you do, you take your knife and you make a little X like that. So it starts to peel back from those points.
Got it.
But I didn't want to have to do that if it wasn't going to be necessary.
You know, actually, another fun way to peel tomatoes,
Yeah.
is deep frying them.
Yeah, fun, but hassle and dirty and messy. And what the hell, Master Chef? That's your advice for me?
No, it's just, it's like one of those things that people don't really know a whole lot about. But if you...
Shit.
Oh, my gosh.
Look at this.
Oh, God.
Look at my garlic.
What'd you do?
burn it?
I fucking burnt it.
Is that burned?
Yes,
Yeah, you
that's
start
burnt. That's terrible.
Oh, God.
It makes a huge difference in the flavor. Sorry, we were talking about tomatoes and you burned your garlic.
Damn it, Lynn.
I blame Lynn for not giving you a proper
Gonna
answer.
blame Lynn too. Okay, more
Hey,
this. Now I need a garlic.
All right, let's take the stress down a little bit in this room.
Okay, now I got a big fat clove. God, and now my fish is in there cooking. Oh my God. Now I'm freaking out.
it'll be okay, dude. It'll be okay.
Oh my God.
freaking out.
Whoa.
Okay, it's not on the heat. Holy shit.
This is fun.
This is not fun.
This is hilarious.
Whoa, we got
That's
burning.
beautiful, though. No. That is absolutely
It
gorgeous.
is.
And that's ready.
Oh,
Damn it.
Right
Look
on.
how beautiful
man.
that is.
Right on.
Okay. So here's this. It's still getting hot.
You put some more oil in it.
God.
Put some more oil in it. There you go.
You had the heat up really high.
Okay, it's going to be all right. We're going with that. Let me just finish this stupid tomato. What a mess. What a terrible recipe this is, Peter. God, he's just going to laugh so hard at me. I better make this look really good when it gets on the
tomatoes
plate.
beforehand.
I know, but I wanted people to learn. You know, that's my problem. I care about people too much that I really want to make sure that they learn. Oh my God. Now this has got to come out. And I'm wearing a new shirt, and I don't want to get any of this tomato on my new linen shirt. Gosh. And I need more time to break this shit down. God. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm going to chop those up, but before I do, here's what I need. Sorry, Max.
Okay.
I need anchovy paste.
Ooh.
A couple tablespoons. 1 and 2. We'll let this there. Let this just start to melt down a little bit. Peter guarantees me this is not going to taste nasty like just nothing but anchovies. He says this is going to be delicious, just a ton of flavor, okay? So now these tomatoes, I can dice these guys up so when they go into the pan, they start to break down.
Welcome to the Sam Livecast, where we cook things we have no idea what we're doing.
Wait, well, yeah, well, that's kind of true today, actually. And last one, I just dropped it. I don't care. Oh, I'm just in the worst mood all of a sudden.
No, you're just a little stressed.
You'll be fine, man.
Okay, tomatoes go in here.
Wow, it is smelling great.
I'm expecting big things out of this, Peter. Okay. Making
Watch
a
your
mess.
shirt.
I am. You know, I have no idea how much I don't want, because I'm feeling that sizzling garlic and stuff and oil going on my clothes that I don't want to happen. Okay,
Nice.
we're doing that. I need some basil. Maxie, back up. Back up right here. I got a little pack of basil. How much?
Fast action Sam Livecast today.
Gosh. Well, all I just want this is to, I had, you know, you get a picture in your head of how something's going to be, and then when it doesn't go like that, it completely throws me. So we'll do this. We'll
Little
do this.
chiffonade.
Little chiffonade. I need a new knife.
By the way, I chiffonade my spinach for salad. It is so much better.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it's like when when a salad is chopped. It's that much better. I prefer something that I can eat properly. I don't want huge pieces of
Okay.
iceberg.
The basil's going in.
Nice.
And Peter pretty much guarantees me that this is going to be an amazing little sauce.
It smells great, man.
Sauce, basil, salt, pepper. Let's see. I'm not getting any oil or anything on myself. Oh, just a little bit of this.
You could roll your sleeves up.
Oh, I could do that too, right? Salt. Not too much salt because there's already salt. The anchovies are pretty salty. Shit. We're going down to this end. We're going to plate everything up here. That fish did not take very long at all,
No,
did
it
it?
didn't. Was that
Look how
under the
pretty it
broiler
was.
or bacon?
That was under the broiler. Yeah. Beautifully under the broiler. Okay. Could I give this more time for the tomatoes to melt more? Max, could I?
You probably could,
I
yes.
probably could. Am I going to?
No.
No, I'm not. But I do want just a tiny bit more basil. Watch for the top of this thing to make it look super pretty. Ugh. Right like this.
Roll it up like a cigar.
Then you take your knife, thank you.
Look at that.
And then you do this.
Look at that.
And then I like to just do this a bit. Okay, that's ready. This is here. Let's plate a little bit of this. And you know my standard deal, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, looks nice. My standard deal is, it does smell great, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
A little extra virgin olive oil for this over the top.
From our friends at We Olive.
Friends that we all have, just for a little richness. A little bit of the freshly cut basil, which will add flavor differently than the basil that's inside that, Will. And now I think it's time for a bite. 'Cause it looks freaking amazing.
You guys want to scoot over a little bit?
Scoot over which way?
To your left.
Who, my left?
Yeah, because this is where you're standing right now.
Okay,
We're
yeah.
not in the shot.
Yeah. If you get up, here, actually, you get up, and we'll do this. Okay. There we go. Look at that.
Nice.
It's beautiful, right?
Wow.
So here's how this, nicely cooked. I probably could have cooked it a little bit less, but everything just went to hell in a handbasket. And one bite. It's totally delicious. And it does not taste like a pan full of anchovies. He's right. All it is flavor. Holy smokes. It's freaking awesome. And guess what? Healthy for you too. Fish, it's a lean protein. You've got tomatoes, basil, anchovy paste, olive oil. That's it. You want a little bite?
No, not right now.
You don't want a little bite. All right. Okay, you got to make this. Recipes on the site. Thanks for hanging out with us today. It's Wednesday. We're halfway through Livecast week. Nope. We're now 2/3 of the way through Livecast week. Come back and find out what we're doing Friday, because it'll be a surprise to all of us, because right now I have no idea. All right. Thanks for being here. Tell your friends about us. See ya.